Alright, so part, there's our Ferguson 35, looking for tractor tire chains. If somebody knows where I can get a set. Looking for the size. On right, it's 914.28. Look, there comes our truck back. I bet somebody's driving it. I believe it's 914.28, and we need, as you can see, a big tire, big round, 13 1/3 feet. On our Ferguson 35. Now, I don't think Blackie's going to bring off any ducklings, sadly. But you know what? She might be happier if I open her. We were just out and finished chores a few minutes ago. Then we ran our friend up the hill who helps us with chores. And my bad, I forgot to let you out this morning. I put the hose over so I could give you some water if you need it. But in here we have Blackie, one of our Muscovy ducks, who is on her nest. Good morning, Blackie. We just hook that right in here. And there is the door support. There's Blackie. There's Blackie. Poor Blackie. Don't know if you're going to have any babies this time. Huh? You'll see a little board there at the bottom that I put in a day or two ago and should have put in a month ago. She's been kicking her nesting material and eggs out, and there was a bunch out here the other day, all cold. And she has a few under her, but I don't have a whole lot of hope. No peep peeps. No peep peeps this morning. No peep peeps. That's a noise I make, right? Yeah, she makes that noise too if we listen. Hi, Blackie. Beep, 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 beep. Not going to make it now, huh? Okay, it's okay. And try to keep the rain and somewhat the critters out. We've got a strap around, and if I can get it open this morning. I had a board that I was putting under this, and I kept dropping the board and it hit the duck. This whole pan was sitting there, and ever since I've used that, because watch this morning be the exception, but so far so good. I haven't dropped it on her head. I'm going to see if I can drop you on your head for a minute, those watching the video, and put it right here and get to maybe see what I'm doing. Maybe not, maybe you'll just get to see my back, but it needs to be done. Good morning. Good morning, Blackie. You got feed and water. I thought you would have. Open that up and give you a little more air. What you may not know is when a bird gets broody, they reduce their diet, their food intake, by about 80%. So pretty certain that we were good there, because I know what she had last night. She had some fresh water last night. Still looks pretty clean. They seldom get off their nest. They might get out once or twice, maybe 3 times during the 35 days that they take to sit on their eggs and dust themselves, look after and prevent mites. But so far so good. She seems healthy. I turn this back around. I have a second broody house here. Used dog houses make great broody houses for chickens and ducks. Old used mink cages make great fencing, as you can see. Got a little wire divider here. That's the garden that we were in video 1, part 1. Try to get my pallet, used pallet doorway out of the way so I can get out. Put the board back up so that it's got a little bit of support so it just doesn't fall over. The water line, I almost forgot about that. Part 1 told you how the water line come out off the house and goes up here. Need to get that supported and up in the air a little bit further, and comes across and down and over and through, through the branches anyway. And if I can get my bow untied, we'll go in there. Need to replace my baling twine. Farmer's best friend, baling twine. You can do anything with it. Door latches, keeping the cages tied. There's the duckies. That's Checkers, isn't he a beautiful boy? An old fella. Now that we have not only Blackie, but I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but Ying and Yang and Whitey, you can see her back there. On this, 4 of our 8 girls. It means that there's only 4 girls still sitting, still walking around, and old fella is, I'm like, am I missing a duck or am I counting wrong? Anyway, they'll figure that out later. That's Speckled. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess we have 9 ducks. See, I was thinking there was 10. I gotta think on that and make sure one didn't disappear overnight, but I don't think so. Blackie is the only one that generally disappears, and she disappears once a year. She'll fly over in the spring, usually in January and maybe February, and go down to the river. Spend a few days down there, and we catch her and bring her back home. She's happy the rest of the year. She's had her vacation. So anyway, that's the duckies. I guess we do have 9 after I stop and think about it. I just picked 10 as a random number. And there's Holly girl. Hey Holly, your daddy's a good girl. Your daddy's a good girl. Movie star. Movie star. Couple more water totes, but I'm loving the water line. As I say, need to raise it up a little bit. But other than that, I'm gonna shut off there in case we need it. Comes across, comes out to our other garden. Actually keeping this garden empty this year. I've downscaled the garden, the size of where I tried to plant and did all the hand last year, in favor of an animal hutch at the end there. And over here I'm brewing some liquid fertilizer, some fish fertilizer, in buckets, hung in bags, so that nothing gets at it, and that'll go on the garden. Natural fertilizer, and again, I'll up for a gate. This one swings in better than it swings out. Look at the peas. Greeted by the peas when they come in. Peas and lettuce. The lettuce has started to take on some true plant leaves. I actually hoed these potatoes just a couple of days ago, and I do see that we're back up at 9 minutes again, so I'm going to do this and say ciao for now on part 2, because I want to take my time walking you through this garden, and that'll be on part 3.